Not only that, it's one of the main tools used to emasculate the black boy by way of the white teacher, because in the United States of America, 95% of teachers are Caucasian white women who can't even relate to the black boy.
And that's one thing that you touched on in the last interview that I want you to expound on is you were touching on horrors of the slave trade that probably people didn't even know about or they don't want to hear about.
Yeah.
How bad do you feel from your knowledge and what you've learned of just the slave trade itself to America, to the Caribbean, to South America? How bad really was what they did to us?
The Caribbean niggas wasn't done as bad as the American niggas. Them Puerto Ricans that's hollering they afro, they wasn't done as bad as the American niggas. The Africans, they wasn't done as bad as the American niggas. The nigga, nobody in the existence of humankind has been done worse than the nigga. The nigga was created. It's the only human that been created by another human. Now, I'm sure somewhere they got some, you know, some stem cell research where they done made some old humans out, some, you know, some duplicated some motherfucker. But the nigga, there's a difference between a slave and a nigger slave. It's a difference. Nigga, a nigga was hated for nothing, man. And these people had a real hate for a nigga.
Purely existed.
So they still hate you and I like that. They don't hate that African like that. Nigga, Africans can come over here and get treated way better than you and me. Puerto Ricans get treated way better than you and me. Dominicans can come over here and get treated better. No, nigga. We come from niggers. And nothing has ever been hated more than a nigga.
I feel that.
So my take on it is, we got it good. We don't know hate. You can't describe it. You ain't never seen it. You've been dealing with a prejudiced motherfucker. You ain't even know the difference between prejudice and hatred and racism. Real racism is hidden. It's in the process of the bank loan application. You don't know who make that decision. What you see and what you think is racism is really not.
Should we teach our kids about systematic racism and for them to expect it for young black children?
No, cause we don't know about systematic racism. We ain't figured it out yet. Cause we wouldn't send our kids to public schools. If we had systematic racism figured out, we would not wake up and send our kids to public school. We would not allow them to get all this goddamn funding to miseducate our children, only to use that system as one of the main funneling roads to prison. Not only that, it's one of the main tools used to emasculate the black boy by way of the white teacher, because in the United States of America, 95% of teachers are Caucasian white women who can't even relate to the black boy. He gotta sit down, be quiet, don't do this. When they see him horse playing and him and another black boy fighting, they don't know how to deal with that. They say that's violent, that's boy behavior, that's not violence. When he smack his lips and huff and puff because the teacher don't say something and he's sitting there in his chair, he going to jail. That's an act of aggression. And he just sitting there looking at her. He looking at me like he want to kill me. Her words, because she don't understand. She make a referral because she don't understand his mama. She tried to reach out to the mama and the mama cuss. Well, bitch, you can't tell me nothing about, so the white woman don't know that this woman don't know nothing about what she's saying, and she's offended by what she's saying, so they gonna make a referral and say the mama not right and this baby need to be on medication. All these white people gonna make this decision because they can't relate. So, before you know it, he in special ed, he on medication, and now he's on the path to prison. Because in America, because you're black and your ancestors were our slaves, and we can't enslave you no more unless you get duly convicted of a crime. Because slavery was not abolished in America, contrary to popular belief. It says that it was abolished unless you've been duly convicted of a crime. Shout out Reallyfe street stars, nigga. Move. Hey.